Hello class and welcome to our next video in this course. No, so our lesson today is about here the echo statement. No, so bakit kaya napapunta dito sa unahan yung echo statement? Well, anyways, no. The echo statement is basically used to so yung ating echo statement, echo is used to display the output, to display an output, no? So in short, siya yung nagdi-display ng ating data, no? So bigyan ko kayo ng isang example, no? So let's give an example. So for example, we want to display the data, the text yung Gerard, no? Which is my name, no? So dahil text siya, okay, remember the rule, no? Kung text yung i-display natin, the text should be enclosed in two double quotation mark, no? Two double quotation mark terminated by a colon, okay? Next, gamitan natin siya ng function which is echo, okay? So basically, dalawang function naman yung ginagamit natin para makapag-display tayo ng data. No, we can either use the echo or the print function. So parehas lang naman sila ng usage, no? Pinagkaiba nga lang, mas malimit ginagamit sa echo kasi mas mabilis siyang ma-execute, ano? Okay? So let's try to run this. By the way, I assume that you already have installed the WAMP server in your computer, no? So for you to be able to run your PHP file format, you need to have a WAMP server installed in your computer. So I'm going to be turning on my WAMP server. So ito yung icon niya, pag kulay green, okay na siya. So gagawa lang ako ng project for our PHP file to run. Okay, so just a minute lang. Ito lang ako sa aking WAMP. Okay, so I'll just be creating a project. So I will name my project as PHP lessons. Okay, so sa loob ng project na ito, dito ko ilalagay yung aking mga PHP lessons, no? Or PHP file. So I will pag nakagawa na ako, I will just save this doon sa folder na ginawa ko. Okay, save as. Hanapin ko lang yung folder na ginawa ko, which is contained in Drive C kasi nandun nakasave yung aking WAMP server. So ito yung WAMP. Inside WAMP server, meron ditong folder which is named www. So I click this www. Then inside this www folder, all of your projects are contained. So yung ginawa kanina nating folder which is called PHP lessons, double click here. Tapos dito natin sasave yung ating PHP file. So pangalanan lang natin yung ating PHP file as echo. Okay, echo. Tapos ito yung ating file name ng ating PHP file, no? So it is also very important to take into account that your file name should be extended with the file extension called .php para ma-recognize ng inyong PHP compiler which is integrated in your localhost server na siya ay in the form of PHP. Okay? Otherwise, hindi siya ma-recognize ng inyong PHP compiler. Okay, save this, no? And let us try to run it. Okay, so open ko lang uli yung aking WAMP server. Naka-open na. Let's just refresh this, no? So lumabas na, no? Click this. Then just simply add localhost dun sa URL address. Okay, localhost / enter. Okay, then select the file that you had created. Okay, in my case, echo.php. Nakita niyo, lumabas na. Gerard. Along with displaying text, no? So so the echo variable can also display information. Can also display the information contained in your variable, no? So if I want to display this value, no? This value contained in this variable name, PHP name, no? I can also use the echo or the print function. So kapag mag-display tayo ng value ng isang variable, we just write the variable name here. Okay, no need to enclose it with a double quotation mark, no? Pag variable name lang ang inyong i-display, no, yung value ng variable name, no need to include the double quotation mark. Okay, if we save this, save, and if we refresh our page, okay, Gerard. Okay, isa pang if one good thing about the echo too as well is that the text that you're going to be outputting can also include some HTML tags, no? So for example, if we want to use the header, no, the header tag, no, it can also be included in your echo function. Gusto natin mas malaki yung header, for example, gamit tayo ng header 2, no, mas malaki yung text na i-output natin, no, we can use the header file. And as well, gusto natin ibaba tong sunod na line, no, we can use the new line tag or the break line tag, or short for BR. Okay, so if we save this, no, Control S, okay, mas lumaki siya at nagkaroon ng new line, ano, kasi ginamitan natin siya ng ng HTML tags, no. So yun yung isang kagandahan ng PHP can include some HTML tags, no, along in its code, no. Another thing is that if we want to display, we can also use the echo to display both text at saka a variable. So for example, hello, my name is, tapos along with this text, na pwede nating isulat yung ating variable, no. Sa halip na isulat natin Gerard, no, we can also include in this text the variable containing our name or any information. For example, Gerard, the variable name is name. Okay, hello, my name is, tapos lagyan natin space dito, and my age is, sulat lang natin yung variable na nagko-contain na number 28. Okay, terminate by a semicolon, no? So delete na natin to, and if we save it and if we refresh it, okay, hello, my name is Gerard and my age is 28. So ito yung ating original text, no. Tapos yung Gerard included in our echo statement is the variable name containing the value Gerard. Tapos itong and my age is, this is just plain text. Tapos itong number 28, this is also included in our echo function, no, in the form of a variable containing the information 28 number. Okay, so yun yung ating variable, no. The usage, so yun yung ating echo print function, ano. So yun lang naman ang ating yun lang naman ang function ng echo and print to output or display our data, no. We can display text data, or we can display the value of our variable using our echo, no. So that's it, and I will see you guys in our next lesson.